What is up, my loves? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Matthews here, and today's video is gonna be another get ready with me kind of. I guess it's kind of like get ready with me to take a shower. I I am gonna take a shower. I have my pajamas, like I told you guys that I would be wearing. My Grinch pajamas. I got these last year. It says naughty and nice. I love the Grinch. So I got my pajamas that I'm gonna put on after I take the shower, and I'm going to work on some vision boards for some pick a card readings that I'm going to be recording. And while I'm creating the vision boards for the pick a card readings, I'm also going to be creating the vision board party for my newest program, which is called the Visual Vamp Up. Doors to the program close on the 29th of October. So if you're watching this after this, then the program is closed, but you can like join the waiting list through the website. So check out the link in the description box anyway. But I wanted to come on here and do another like girl talk moment while I get ready. I wanted to do a face mask. I know I said in the landing page that I was gonna do, I was gonna have a face mask on, while I was recording, but I'm gonna do it now, and then I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna record. Okay, so I have like a couple of these. They fell on the floor. I have my hair is in braids underneath this. I'll probably do another video at some point where I take my hair out of braids and braid it up again, because that needs to happen. I just kind of was okay when I braided them last time. And it's been like a week, and I'm trying to get better at doing something. I'm trying to get better at maintaining my hair and just making sure that it stays combed out and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, okay. I'm doing these two little masks that I got a billion freaking years ago that just need to be used. Even though one is kind of enough, but whatever. This is a peel off clay mask. So, okay, I'm getting my life together, but I am actually going to put this on and talk to you. I'm a little bit high. A tiny bit. So, oh, that's thick. Okay. Okay, clay. Oh, okay, hair. That's okay. That's why you take a shower. After you put on the mask, sweet tea and lemon. It's not really giving me sweet tea and lemon, but it's also probably giving a little bit expired. So, I don't know when I got this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm dropping stuff. Okay, let's put on the mask and let's talk about what we need to talk about today. Let's do that. So, I have been manifesting friends and collaborations recently. And by recently, I mean this morning. And I'll tell you why. I think that other mask, I think this is going to be enough for my whole face. I don't know. We'll find out. So, I am manifesting a lot of different success across social media, growing my platform, growing my outreach, all of this stuff. This year, I really focused a lot on money. I focused a lot on my money beliefs and money energy and business stuff. but I didn't really focus on like my platform. And if my hair, look, the headband goes all the way around, so it probably looks a little weird from the side, but we are who we are. Anyway, so I've started focusing more on like social media. For a long time, I told myself I don't want social media following. It doesn't matter whether I have a social media following or I don't, because I can make money regardless. And that's true. But I've recently been just like stepping into my power and stepping into the spotlight and all of this stuff. It's kind of like, you know, those times when you say you don't want something, but you actually do want something. And you just kind of don't really feel safe to say what you actually want. And for a long time, it's not that I really was acknowledging that I felt unsafe having a social media platform that's large and can be seen by a lot of people. It's not really that. I didn't have any awareness of it. So I just kind of thought like, okay, like I don't want it, no big deal. So as long as I didn't want it, it was fine, whatever. I don't remember exactly how I came into awareness that like, oh, this is something that I actually want and desire. But at some point I did. At some point I was like, okay, I want to actually grow my following, and I have a couple different goals for a couple different things that I'm doing on social media. So, I'm not getting too specific because I don't really care to, but I do talk about some of the really good stuff that I'm doing and fucking creating inside of Visual Vamp Up. I told you guys I was going to give you the hot goss, and I am giving you the hot goss. And it's just like embedded in the program, and like one section of the program, I was working on it yesterday, and it's like fucking teaching you how to create your own EFT tapping script from the vibration of your desire. And it's like, man, the courses and the programs that I create are really renewable resources for energy. And if there's one thing I can do, it's create a process that you can easily plug some shit into and get exactly what you need to out of it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I created another process similar to my 6-step process from the 6 steps from stuck to self-aware bundle. It's free. If you don't have it, you should get it. It's just a tool to help you identify your limiting beliefs, what's being reflected back to me by my reality and how I'm responding to my reality at this moment in time. Like that's the bundle that's going to help you figure that out. So inside of that bundle, there's this 6-step process. You answer these 6 questions, you plug your answers into the little thingy-majiggy, into the little prompt, bap, boom, bam. You plug it in, you get the output, you know exactly what's going on within you. So it's another system like that, where you're plugging into this thing and you're creating these EFT scripts, which are fucking powerful from the vibration of your desire. And I came into, okay, so I kind of forgot where I was in my story. I'm a little high. Just a little bit. Okay. It's like kind of not loving the texture at some points, but again, I think this just like you know, when were you supposed to use this type thing. I think that's good. Maybe I should just put a second one over it. Maybe I should just put a second one over this, just in the little nooks and the crannies and like my nose, you know. Okay, yeah, we'll do that, even though I don't even know if this is, damn. Expired. I got these so long ago and I just like hoard them. Oh, that's fun. That's a fun consistency. Anyway. Okay, that will not be the face mask that we use today. Let's see. This is a gel mask and a scrub. I guess we could cucumber peel off gel mask. I feel like this one is probably bad like the other ones. These were so old, y'all. Oh my god, so cute. It's cute. It looks kind of sparkly. Okay. Anyway, so taking it back to the original story. What happened? I forgot what the fuck I was talking to y'all about. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about right now. I've come to the conclusion that I want to grow my social media platform. Boom, I'm here. We're back. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm like, okay, I want to grow my social media platform. And now I've actually been focusing on that, focusing on those limiting beliefs, which I just really wasn't doing before. So today I was doing some journaling surrounding, like, allowing myself to get more views. Why am I not getting the views that I want? Why am I not getting the engagement that I want? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on? Because, I'm her, and it's very easy for me to go viral and be seen and gain a following on social media. And that's just what it has been across Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Tumblr and wherever the fuck I want it to be, because that's who I am. So, hold on. Do I look crazy or do I look cute? I think I look cute. Always. It's a little exfoliating moment for sure. Which, I'm going to be careful with it. I'm going to make sure that I wash my face with a not chemical exfoliant today. Even though my skin's pretty good at being able to handle stuff. Like in the last video, when I had that hair removal on for ever. I look like those trends on the internet where the girls used to draw to make themselves look uglier. And then they would take it off and be like a glow up. That's what I look like right now. I didn't do it on purpose. That's hilarious. Okay. Oh. Okay. I was just looking at places what could use a little bit more mask? Yeah. Instead of it just being a mustache, let's make it the Joker. This is just silly. Oh my god. Okay. Why that is so hilarious to me. Okay. I really hope that you're watching this from the comfort of your own home and you're laughing. Okay. And now we can actually get into the topic because the face mask is done. That was just an intro to the topic. If you skipped, because I'll probably do chapters of this. If you skip to this chapter, you missed my laughter and my fun time, but you didn't miss the main portion of the story if for some reason you've come here for official business only and you just want to get into the topic, you didn't miss anything. Okay. That's going to be good enough for me. So, let me get comfortable. So, growing my social media, growing my platform. Why am I not getting the views that I want? I know that I can manifest more views. I know that I can receive. I know that I can create. I know that it's not the diamonds, nor is it the pearls. It's just that I'm that girl, okay? And if you get it, then you get it. So what's really going on here? So I started doing my little journaling, doing my little inner work, come into awareness of, you know, some experiences that I had in my childhood when I felt like I didn't belong, had a crazy realization about belonging. Gonna put that into either my How to Receive course or a new program that I'm working on that I'm gonna be launching next month. So not really sure where that's going, but it's going somewhere, and it's really good about belonging, really understanding what it means to belong, how to create a sense of belonging. It's good shit. So I like have this realization and I have this epiphany, and I'm like, how does this apply to getting more views? And I realized that a part of me didn't feel like I belonged in the social media sensation trademark. Have you never heard that phrase before? Wouldn't that be so funny if people in the world were like, everybody says that phrase? Anyway, I felt like I didn't belong in the social media sensation category. I felt like I couldn't be that. I felt like I'm not one of those girls. I'm not one of those girls that gets tens of thousands of views every single video. And I hit up on that imposter syndrome. That's the program I'm currently working on. I hit up on that imposter syndrome when my YouTube was taking off way back in 2019. So my videos are getting 16,000 to 45,000 views every single video, and I'm freaking out. How am I going to keep this up? I don't really want to do as many love posts, love videos. My other videos don't get as many views as my love videos, so I can't do as well if I make other content, right? I didn't have the mindset tools and the yada 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 then that I have now, but like that was my limiting belief back then. So I'm like freaking the fuck out. I have to be able to sustain this. This is my business. Like, this has to take care of me. This has to pay my bills, right? This was at the very beginning of me establishing my business. I was really, really freaking the fuck out. What if this is a total and complete failure? What if I made the worst decision of my life leaving college? P.S. She completely didn't. She made the right choice. That was very good. Very good job. Very good. Snaps and claps. That was excellent. Anyway, so I'm like freaking out about all of that back then. And I ended up self-sabotaging because I didn't have the identity of a social media sensation. I didn't see myself as the type of person who did well online. Partially because of my identity, which we will get into, girl, let me tell you. Partially because of my identity, but also because of the things that happened. First of all, when I left college, I had a huge sense of not belonging at my college university. When I went there, I felt like I belonged. By the time that I left, I feel like I did not belong there at all. Nightmare. So I felt like I didn't belong there. And then I came here. Spirituality. Everything is love and light. And I literally had the people who reached out to me, people who found me on YouTube, people DMing me, people reaching out to me, people connecting to me, people attracted to my light, wink, wink, you know what I mean? Those were the people who came into my life and then betrayed me some more. I had somebody who, at the time, I think she had like 45,000 to like 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. I had like 6,000, 10,000. I was climbing up to 20,000 at that time. And she reached out to me. She invited me to New Orleans. I go to meet this bitch in New Orleans. Not you have a jar with cemetery dirt with my name on it? Jessica, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy, Jessica. That is crazy. That's crazy. And a part of me really anticipates the day that I get to see you again, sis. Because that is crazy. That is crazy. But anyway, I digress. We're not dwelling into the vibe. while telling the story that we don't belong, it's just more like, damn, like, that's really crazy. Anyway, so that happened in New Orleans. Then I had a relationship with another woman who, how would I describe it? The type of people who, no, I did get valuable information from her, and I did get valuable insight from her. Was she someone that I should have looked to? It's like, just because somebody knows more than you doesn't mean that you should perceive them as a mentor to you. Just because somebody knows more than you doesn't mean that they should be a teacher to you. And it was kind of this relationship dynamic where that bitch hated everything. That bitch hated everything. I hate those YouTube channels, those pick a card reading girls who have tens of thousands of subscribers. Their videos never resonate for me. The more subscribers they get, the less accurate it is. I love the way it feels to be a hater. Bitch, you're just a fucking hater. You're just a fucking hater. Everybody doesn't have to resonate with you. It's not because that girl is very successful that her shit don't resonate with you. You just love the way it feels to be a hater. And I'm finding it so hard to take myself seriously with this on like this, but at the same exact time, I love it. And also, oh my God, has this been recording on my earphones, do you think? Hold on, I have to check this sound. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna pray that that part did not get recorded through my headphones and it did go through the microphone. Fingers crossy. Okay, so like that crazy shit happened where she didn't like this. She also did astrology when I wanted to start creating astrology content. I'll never forget. It was like a fucking new moon in Virgo. And it was like, you know, it takes 2 weeks to form a habit and blah, 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 blah. She watched that video and was like, oh, great video. By the way, you stole that from me and you didn't even give me credit that it takes 2 weeks to form a habit. I said that in my video. You stole that from me. And what study did you conduct? I feel, oh my God, the way I'm sending you love. Version of me in 2019, baby, you're in the trenches. Don't even know it, girl. I'm sending you love. I'm sitting here feeling guilty. Like I'm a bad person for real. Because I didn't quote this bitch's fact. She didn't come up with that statistic. And what research did you do? And how did you come to the conclusion that it takes 2 weeks to build a habit? Bitches just mad to be mad. Angry to be angry. Love the way it feels to be a hater. Worst experience. So that was like my main best friend who also did readings. So she and I obviously are no longer friends. We're not friends. It was always criticism, everything that everybody else is doing. Everybody else sucks. Nobody else is real. Da, 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 da. So it was like, boom, that relationship ended. Other girl who I kind of sort of knew, who reached out to me on the industry, ends up being a hater. A hater. And so like, that relationship doesn't take off, and then I just felt like super duper unsafe, and that's when I really became very closed off and private, which I don't regret becoming private because I learned a lot about boundaries. I learned a lot about healing codependency. I was really, really codependent. So by taking that time, I'm not saying you have to do this in order to develop these skills, but that's what the journey looked like for me. By taking that time to, this is like peeling on my mouth. It just feels silly. But anyway, what did I do? I took time I really established my own sense of self, really figured out who I am, really learned how to set some boundaries. Miniature course coming on that soon, I'm pretty sure. So I got really good at that stuff, but I didn't get good at letting people in. I didn't get good at forming new relationships. I didn't get good at forming new connections. When my TikTok was blowing up, this fucking bitch, this fucking man, this man who has hundreds of thousands of subscribers, followers, whatever, huge platform all over social media. You're gonna get on your TikTok platform and talk shit about me with my little couple dozen thousand subscribers across my platform on social media. You're gonna talk shit about me, and I would rather do some disgusting, it was a disgusting audio that was like going around. Long story short, he was talking shit about coaching, and it was like this weird indirect shit about me. Now here's the thing, Mr. I'm a therapist and therapy is more valid than coaching because blah, 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 blah. We have boards and do you want to know how I know that you're full of shit? Because we were mutuals. And what does that mean? That means you can DM me. If I posted something you didn't agree with, if I posted something that you genuinely, honestly, truly thought was harmful to my community, to the world, that you allegedly care so much about because you make your passive aggressive videos about it, you could have DM'd me. You could have came to me woman to woman. You could have came to me woman to man. I think that's okay. Like, not to bring gender into it, but let's bring gender into it. I think it's weird. I think it's weird that you're a grown man bullying a lady. I think that's weird. But anyway, it's like, you could have DM'd me and been like, hey, I see this video. I know you have really great intentions. This information is harmful because this and this and this. If you really are interested in helping people, I highly suggest going to school for therapy just so that you can get a greater understanding of this and this and this. This is where I went to school. You don't have to do all of the fucking labor in the world, right? You don't have to, get the application for me and send it in, but you could have reached out to a bitch. You know how to get in contact with me. But instead, you did a passive-aggressive video on the internet. What does that tell me about you? You love the way it feels to be a hater. Pretend, those little Disney sing-along. Pretend the lyrics are dancing at the bottom of the screen. There's a little ball. You love the way it feels to be a hater. Period. Anyway, okay. And that's not even what this video is about, but I actually have to talk about the things because that's what I've been struggling with. I want to allow myself to go viral, allow myself to be seen, allow my following to grow. But every single time a bitch get a little bit of success, somebody loves the way it feels to be a hater. And a part of me didn't feel safe to grow and expand. It's not that I felt unsafe that somebody could take my platform from me, because you can't take anything from me. It's not that I felt unsafe that somebody could hurt me, stop me, impact me in that way. No, it wasn't that. It was that I didn't feel like I belonged. Belonging to the group, belonging to the people. Oh my God, there's so much that actually goes into having a sense of belonging. So because I didn't feel like I belonged to the social media sensation group of people, I wasn't allowing myself to be in that social media sensation energy that we all know that I have and that I am. And I'm going to be that because I was born into that. Okay? What did Beyonce say? That's how God made me. So pay me. Ching-a-ling, ching, ching. I'm probably one of the blackest motherfuckers in here. Cozy. Okay. My goodness. I'm hot in this. We have to get done with this soon. So, oh my god. I do not like the texture of this on my face. I need to get this off of me immediately. Hold on. We'll take this off. We'll finish our chat. I'll take my shower. And then we'll be done. There's a little exfoliant on this. I don't really want to use tissue, but I will. The charcoal mask is very tingly. I just need that off from around my lips. I can't do that anymore. Do not like that sensation. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. Better? I look like fucking Jeepers Creepers. Okay. That is hilarious. Okay. I have to stop looking at my face. Okay. So basically, I felt like I didn't belong. And because I felt like I didn't belong, I wasn't going to allow myself to succeed because I felt like I didn't belong. Why do I want to be inside of the club when every single time I get inside of the club, I get beat up in the club? They jumping me in the club. They're jumping me in the club. Why would I want to be in the fucking club? I'd like to be as far away from the club. But the problem is that outside of the club is crickets. We going where the money reside. The money is inside the club. The money and the influence and the changing the world and making it a better motherfucking place is inside the club. So I actually gotta get in the club. So how can I get in the club in a way that works for me? And maintaining my integrity and safety and security and healthy relationships. Oh, in order to heal, you experience the opposite. Most times. Healing is done when you experience the opposite. You experience what it's like to blow up and to not belong. What does it feel like to blow up and belong? Ta-da! You need friends. And I feel really good about this because I actually have a lot more space in my energy to focus on building friendships and feeling safe with friends. I feel good romantically. There's still some stuff that I'm growing and expanding and like all of this, but like in terms of like the manifestation process, I learned this from Amanda Francis. Like when you know that it's yours and you know that it's done, it's kind of like, well, your work is done. The work that you do, the mindset work that you do happens until you know that it's yours and you know that it's done. If you feel like, might get it, might not get it. If you feel like maybe I will, maybe is it not happening? Is it gonna come? What's going on? Why am I not seeing it? Like you're not there yet. So you still got a little bit of work to do. But when you're like, no, I know it's mine. I know it's mine. I know the husband is mine. I know the amazing Italian wedding is mine. I know it's mine now. I actually am manifesting for there to be guests at the wedding. Now I'm actually manifesting, like, I know the husband is mine. I know the kids are mine. Now my kids actually need some aunts. And I'm sure that my spouse will have their own, like relationships and things like that. But I think it's really healthy for kids to see healthy relationships, not just romantic relationships, healthy relationships with other people. I think it'll be really nice for my children, regardless of their gender, but specifically girls, to see women being friends with each other, women uplifting each other, women who love each other, women who celebrate each other, healthy female relationships. I think that's really important. Seeing women empowerment look, you know, look different in its different ways. And I also, this is something, and I'm not, in my manifestations, I don't exclusively like think like, oh, I'm manifesting, you know, to be friends with black girls. Like, I am manifesting just like soulmate friendships and stuff. And some of my close friends right now are not black women, but I really have to have some friends who are black couples who have kids around the same age as my kids so that they can all grow up together. I don't know. I know the neighborhood that I would like to raise my kids in. Right now, it's not really a predominantly black neighborhood. Maybe it will be in the future. Maybe it won't be. Regardless, I'd like to have a sense of community and culture that my children can grow up experiencing. And the way that I see that manifesting is in me and my spouse having friends who are also black couples. That's really important to me. So creating those healthy friendships now with black women who are on the same path as I am and who are doing their same thing, you know, not necessarily like they have to be doing the same thing in career as me, but just, you know what I mean? You know who you are. You're living in your purpose. You and I have similar tastes and style. You know what I mean? So it's like connecting with other women and people like that and building those relationships now. So I'm just recognizing the value of friendships and different things like that. So I've been really deciding like, okay, we're manifesting friends. I am manifesting doing some different like collaboration videos, just manifesting positive experiences in the social media industry. People who are nice, people who are kind, people who make me feel like I truly belong. So that's it. That's my update. Should I take this off before we get off of here? I think it's nice to have a reveal. Kind of makes the videos feel a little productive, but my skin looks amazing. I will say that. The Freeman masks are really good. They really are. Oh, this is still... Oh, no, that's a different mask. All right, I'm going to give you the best I can with what I got. But yeah, that's it. That's what I've been focusing on, manifesting more relationships, so I feel a sense of belonging. And the sense of belonging doesn't happen after I get the relationships, right? Because we're manifestors. So the sense of belonging is now. The sense of belonging is now. The second that I realized, oh, this is what I want and desire, the second that I started tapping into the vibration of it, the sense of belonging began then. It's just focusing on the manifestation of it and releasing any of the beliefs that I have that say I can't have it or that say it's unsafe to have it, like, you know, the stories that I told you guys today. So that's what I have been moving through. That is my little update. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to learn how to tap into the vibe of your desires, if you want to know how to create an experience where you know that what you want is yours and you see yourself as someone who reaches their goals, you see yourself as the person, like if you wanted to do social media, so you see yourself as the social media sensation, or, you know, you see yourself as a top-notch lawyer, or you see yourself as the wealthy woman. I literally have an EFT script inside a visual vamp up, and it's for the wealthy woman. And the way that shit, I was looking at that course as I was like, you know, putting all the things together yesterday. I was looking at that. I was like, bitch, this is really fucking good. So the energy is super potent and powerful. It's going to help you tap into the vibration of your desire, expand into it, settle into the world that you are creating, how to do it without pressure, how to feel safe to do it, and then how to safely release those old stories. If you're somebody like me and you experience being like, you know, backstabbed, and now you're focusing on creating new amazing friendships and what those friendships look like, how it feels to be in those friendships, and how to practice the vibration of being in those friendships, like, that's an amazing course that I would highly recommend for you. The Love After Loss course would also be really good. It just doesn't go into tapping into the vibe and playing in your imagination as much as the visual vamp up does, because the visual vamp up is literally all about vamping up the way that you visualize your life, holding the vision of your dreams, believing in them, being confident that they are going to manifest and that they are yours. And now that it looks like I have a very beautiful and sexy beard, I'm going to get off of here. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.